Hello, I'm Jerry Fort, the beer review guy. I've got a Boulevard Brewing Company beer. This is Wood Baron. It's got an English bulldog or something right there with the ruffles around his neck with some kind of crown on, holding a beer in a glass of something. This is the Barrel Fresh Ale. This was a $4 beer, so well, I hope this is a good one. Got to 60-some degrees today. Now I'm in the shade right now, so it's kind of cool right now with a little bit of a breeze, but it got really nice today. So I decided to come out and do a beer review outside. I've had a little bit of a cough. It's kind of not bothering me right now. So it's been kind of irritating. I've been staying inside a lot, trying not to suck in like the cold air that we have had here recently. So that's one of the reasons why you haven't seen me in a while. But been spending time with the fam, you know, just chilling out, having fun, playing games, stuff like that. Let's see, 8.2% ABV. Doesn't have any more information on it. Ale with natural flavors. Let's check it out. It's been out of the refrigerator, but out here in this cool air for about close to 30 minutes. I don't see really that much necessary to let it sit out and warm up just a little bit. But at 8.2%, I'm not going to be drinking it fast, so it'll have time to warm up. Ooh, that smells good. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's dark. See, I like to let those warm up a little bit, so I wasn't totally sure if it was or not. It doesn't indicate, really. Barrel Fresh Ale. Am I supposed to know if it's dark? Just by ale? I don't know. I guess I could have looked it up. Kind of has a molasses look to it. There we go. Ooh, wow, that looks really good. Finger ahead, it's got a nice mocha brownish color head there. Got a little frothiness around the edges, some bigger bubbles from pouring it, a little aggressive. It looks pretty dark. I mean, that's almost porter looking right there. Really close to it, but it doesn't say nothing about being a porter or a stout, but it's really dark. Ooh. It has dark characteristics. You know, some woodiness. Has a little bit of that barrel aged kind of an aroma. Has a little bit of a sweetness. It does have kind of a molasses kind of a aroma. Slight licorice, slight black licorice. A little barley malts. Interesting. Yeah, that smells really good. Barrel fresh. Fresh out of the barrel. Yeah, okay. Let's check this thing out. Ooh, wow. Man, that gave me chill bumps. I got chicken legs, chicken skin going on. Yeah, there's some molasses flavors in there. A little bit of black licorice. The astringency is not really showing through like that much. These flavors are pretty big, but I would expect that 8 point, what was it? 8.2 to rear its head a little bit. Has a pretty thick, heavy body to it. I mean, it's porter or stout like type of a beer, but there's no indication that's what it is. It's not in that family, evidently. But that's really good. Light carbonation, full bodied. Well, that alcohol comes through though. It does come through on that aftertaste a bit after a drink. But that's really good. That's really flavorful. I like that. A woodiness. Dark barley malts. Wow, that's good. That's really good. That's a 10 plus right there. Very well made beer. Any of you know how to shoot a bow and arrow? My late brother-in-law that used to live here before we did left his old power bow. I think that's what they're called. Left it here, some arrows, and I've messed with it just a little bit in the past, but not so much because I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to. I mean, it's got all the wheels. You know, it's not a simple bow, like a bow and arrow, like a Indian type, American Indian type of a bow, or whoever used them back in the day. They didn't have the power bows with the wheels and all the pull, the power wheels and stuff. Excuse me. It has that, and it's kind of hard for me to figure out where to put my hand in some of the areas, because where it looks like it's allowing it is up high. It's kind of up high, and it's kind of weird. But yeah, I tried to shoot one. I shot it into a box, but man, it went across my knuckle right there and hurt. So I'll have to wear a glove or something. I think don't they think they have like a particular kind of a glove for protection? I think I'll have to look it up. But my neighbor back here, Dustin, he's familiar with bows and arrows and how to shoot them. So I asked him if he could give me some pointers of how to shoot them. I got about 15 arrows. I got some tips, some extra tips, some blunt, some pointy, some with blades. You ever seen those ones with blades on them? They're like razor blades. I guess it's to go through a deer, I guess. Cutting vital organs or something, I don't know. I got about 7 or 8 of those things. They're wicked looking. A bird just flew out from up there, making a lot of flapping noises. I don't know if it was a dove or what that thing was. But anyway, yeah, I'm out there looking for my bow. Finally find it. I get a bag down off of it, and something hit my foot. I look down, and it's a tree frog inside my shed. I was like, what the world? What am I going to do with you? I mean, the temperature's still getting cold at night. And here I got a tree frog that's meant to be in the spring and summer, and I had to put him on the back of my shed. Hopefully it finds a warm spot to get to. He's been inside the shed. I guess it's a little, it's out of the elements, out of the winds, out of the coolness a little bit, but yeah, I'd like to learn how to shoot a bow and arrow. But I think I'd like to get the regular traditional kind. I think I'd do better with that. It doesn't take so much strength to pull it back. This power bow is like, I'm using every bit of my old man muscles to get that arrow pulled back and that string to shoot it. I don't think it should. I don't think you should have to labor that hard to pull back that string. I don't think that's necessary. So I'll have to look into getting a regular bow sometime. But yeah, hey, I've been mentioning this a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see my fingernails? It's kind of hard to see on camera. My thumbnails are, you can see them really good, but this is the most growth. I haven't bit my nails for like over a week, maybe close to 2. I've just stopped. But I've been doing it ever since I was very young. I mean like 10, 12 years old, maybe younger than that. I've been biting my nails. Any kind of link that came on, would grow out, no, it can't be there. I'd chew them off. Now I take my thumbnail and I'm going underneath them. Like that kind of gives me a little bit of a satisfaction to do that. Sometimes I use my bottom teeth and I kind of go underneath them just a little bit. I make sure they're clean, but it's just a habit that I've had ever since I was just a very, very young lad. But somehow, I don't know, it's kind of weird. How do you just stop cold turkey something? A habit like that. How do you just stop that? It baffles me how I did it. I just don't know. I just decided I didn't want to do it anymore. Isn't that weird? Have you ever done that before? It must have been as soon as I turned 60, things started changing, I guess. I don't know. Is that weird? Yeah, I'm just trying to clean up things, get things organized, make some decisions, and stuff like that, getting ready for a new chapter of my life type of a thing. Got other things I want to pursue. Try to focus on with the little bit of strength and know-how that I still have, try to utilize that to fix some things that I can still do. Getting older, it's getting a little bit harder to do things, to accomplish things. I notice I procrastinate a little bit more than I used to. Energy levels kind of plummeting just a little bit. I'm trying to make myself get some exercise, stuff like that. Trying to get outside more. It's been hard to do that here lately with the cold temperatures, but yeah. Little cool breeze blowing in right now. Good enough that a jacket would be comfortable. Got my dental appointment coming the 5th of January. Gonna fix a few things in here on this side, top and bottom. So hopefully they're gonna fix the areas that are causing sensitivity in some of my teeth. I think that's what they were focusing on when they gave me my exam, a few weeks ago. So, kind of looking forward to it, but yet not, Excuse me. Only thing I've ever had them do so far is just pull teeth and give me my first cleaning. But dental work type stuff, I haven't had that done since I was a kid, and I got some fillings. So, I'm a little bit nervous about it, but yet not so much. But yeah, it's been nice to come out here and chat with you guys and just hang out, do a review. I'll have to put at the beginning in the description that there's going to be some chatting afterwards, because not everybody's used to, you know, Jerry reviews, you know what I mean? Some of the newer people aren't going to be like expecting all this, you know, this waffling going on, all this talking and stuff after the review, or, you know, they'd be like, what the crap is this? Why won't he shut up? Why is he, what's he talking about? I don't know this guy. No interest in his, what he's saying. So, yeah. Whew. That's a good beer. That's a good one. All right. Wood Baron Barrel Fresh Ale. Barrel Fresh. Sounds like a some kind of Febreze or some kind of air freshener. Barrel Fresh. Let's make this room smell barrel fresh. So there you go. Try it. See what you think of it. Anybody that's already tried it, let me know what you thought of it. And thank you for watching. I appreciate it. We'll see you on the next one. I'm going to try to get some more in before the year's up, if I can. Well, actually, New Year's is tonight, so I guess this is the last one of this year, and then we're going to be going into the end of the month reviews. So there you go. I'm at 202 pounds, 202.4. I'll have to do a little review, kind of telling everybody where I'm at on my weight, because that's going to be one thing that I'm going to announce, like at the end of the month as well. Because that's another thing I want to focus on, is eating and drinking a little bit more healthy, more exercise, trying to lose some weight. It's been a little while since I've been under 200 pounds, so I would like to get to that point. So I'll kind of make a goal, and then I'll announce if I've reached that goal at the end of every month, type of a thing. Sound good? Yeah, whether or not I grew taller or not. No, that's not happening. I've already reached my limit on my height, so. But, okay. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And happy 2026. It's coming. I hope everybody has a good one. Don't drink too much tonight. Are you watching this video before you go out partying? Probably not. It's probably going to be too late by the time you watch this. You're getting ready for the night. You're getting the booze bot. You're getting it purchased. You're getting, you know, the location. Well, you've already got that already planned, right? Where you're going to party, where you're going to bring in the new year, who you want there, that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's too late. You're not going to take my advice. You're not going to get my advice in time. Would you listen anyway? Would you really take my advice to not drink too much to the point where you're going to be wishing for death by the time you wake up the next morning? Oh, man. I've had some doozies in my younger days. Every time I said I ain't drinking no more, this is it. This is it. I ain't doing it no more, because I felt so bad. I felt so bad. Sick. Would you leave my beer alone? Dadgum fly. I'm trying to talk here. My first hangover. Oh, it's probably when I was pretty young, 16, 17 years old. My next one was probably my bachelor party night. I was jacked up after that. Those guys made sure that I was sick and that I didn't enjoy any of my party. They made sure. They were bad guys, man. Bad. And then another one, We was visiting my wife's relatives, and I drank too much. Kind of didn't even realize I was doing it. Then I had another time. I think it was after a party with some friends back in the 80s. I think I was playing quarters with I think it was with our friend's husband. The wives didn't get involved, but I lost. I was the one drinking all the beers because he was good at putting that quarter in the cup. But so yeah, I've had my experiences. I haven't had a hangover in a long time. I hate them so much that I'm careful not to. Nowadays, I just drink enough to get a little buzz and feel a little relaxed, and that's about it. Just gotta be careful. Okay, but I know you guys aren't gonna do that. I know you're just not going to do it. When you're having fun and you're not thinking about it, right? And everything's, the music's, going. Everybody's just having fun, talking, visiting, eating, beer snacks and just, drinking. You're not paying no attention how much you're drinking. You're not even paying attention to what you're drinking. The stuff you're drinking is probably so strong, but you don't care. Oh, it's coming. We're bringing in the New Year's. What do I care what the ABV is on this thing I'm drinking? You get it down and you're like, what was this I just drank? What was? Oh, okay. Did you get done, Jerry? You done drinking that thing? Yeah, here, try this one out. Oh, okay. Hey, Jerry, what's going on in the the beer world and on your channel? And, well, let me tell you. You start talking. You're not paying no attention, and my throat's getting tired of talking about my channel. So, and my throat's getting dry from talking so much. Drink some more, and then it's by the time you've went over the line, it's too late. There's no going back. It's too late. Excuse me. Anyway, I kind of made this a little chat fest after I've finally remembered this is the New Year's evening. All we're gonna do tonight is eat our dinner and watch the last episode of Stranger Things. It's supposed to drop tonight. This is the finale. We've been keeping up with it, so we're curious about it. It's gonna be like over 2 hours, like two hours and a little bit. I can't remember exactly, but looking forward to seeing the ending, how they're gonna end this thing. But that's all our staying up late, bringing in 2026 and. Get off of there. It's not cold enough to keep the flies away. Okay. Now, I'm going to end this here. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate that. See you on the next one. Be happy in the 2026 new year.